We coming back. A little NBK extra as they're having some heated discussions in this round table. Just check it out. And we coming back for a minute. So we're going to let y'all jump in and just listen to these guys in the round table as they going off. They're getting it in. It's been entertaining to say.
Some of those players might have even still been there. They all were assets and probably could have got moved for something else. The fact that we traded 5 assets is the key. That's what the players would have brought themselves. And I feel like Gallinari is a good player. Wilson Chandler is really good defensive and offensive players and role player. So I think they would have helped a lot. But if they wouldn't have, somebody
just let it go.
And we can't get
that trade. Actually played
decent. That's true. Ruben, that's not true. What other teams were even? There were no other rumors of teams offering big trades for Melo at the time.
No, he was going to New York. He didn't want to go nowhere else but New York.
All he wanted to do was come here. Nobody was offering. That's why. Yes, look, that's not the argument.
Because of his bum ass wife's acting career, he wanted to.
Now his wife is a bum.
Everybody knew he wanted to come here.
Now his wife is a bum. Lala is popping.
No, yeah, you're not listening.
Y'all feel like for real.
I let Lala set my face any day of the week. I'm not talking about her looks. Come on, acting career. Her acting career is trash. I can act better when I'm taking a shit, bro.
Bro, I want her to get killed off that.
Hey, watch your language.
Wait, no, she's Lala's dope.
We're not crippled right now, so what we don't want to do is do that again. We learned a lot from them, so it don't matter. Problem is right now, we don't have a true leader, which is what Smith was trying to talk about. Where's our true leader going to come from, especially since KP ain't going to be playing?
It's going to have to be
our best player. Looks like it's going to be a rookie.
You know,
That's the case with our leader. We don't have the issues that we had then, so let's not go and pull somebody in for a whole lot of money or trade players that's going to come in and cause a rift more than help. You know, so I personally feel like we need to bring in players who can play with Knox, with KP, and with Mitch, and that should be all we should focus on. So superstars with 3
play within the system.
Too. Everybody who loved Frank, you know, Frank too. But that's if Frank played well.
Frank, man.
The fact that we finally got out of that Melo thing. Now we're finally out of it. What we got to do now is make sure.
Exactly. And y'all, the one thing y'all are missing is that Masai Ujiri played Dolan for a fiddle because he got that everything he wanted in that deal.
Dolan played Dolan for a fiddle.
Honestly, I feel like he just played San Antonio too, because all they wanted to do was get out of that DeMar DeRozan contract. They got out of the contract. They got a better player who they're gonna try to woo to stay. He ain't gonna stay.
And they got to keep OJ.
I just think he did a real good job.
Can I make a point to Aaron real quick?
I can't hear you, Isaiah.
You know how bad the Melo trade was?
It was so bad.
When people saw it, because people respected they respected Donnie Walsh and that GM. They saw it as like some type of representation of some type of calmness, some type of
he cleaned up our salary cap.
Thank you. The Knicks did. And no one on him for not getting LeBron, because everyone knew LeBron had his own thing, right? When he got that trade for Melo, teams saw how dumb the Knicks were, how fleeced he got by Masai Ujiri. I can't pronounce his name. You know what his name is? The guy from Denver.
Yeah,
Ujiri.
But you're not wrong, Grimo. You're not wrong. My only thing is, I don't think that trade is the main reason why Melo never went to New York. The Knicks made a bunch of dumb decisions after that. Like when it was known that Chris Paul wanted to play with Melo, and a year before they settled for Tyson Chandler. Stuff like that.
Yo, can I say something? Wait, can I say something?
Yeah.
Bet that money, Ant. You're right.
Let me tell you about the Melo trade, man. The Melo trade was by far, but besides the Banyani trade, the worst trade the Knicks did in the last 10 years.
Oh my God, I was so pissed off.
Eddie Curry was pretty bad, man.
I'm looking at the last 10 years, though. I'm looking at the last 10 years.
Opportunity to get Chris Paul, and we settled for Tyson Chandler instead. That was the dumb move.
He spent the money.
You're right. We still had a chance to get Chris Paul.
Yes. Oh, are you kidding me?
We still had a chance to get Chris Paul. It was known that Chris Paul wanted to play with Melo, but we ended up giving Chauncey Billups the darn waiver while we could use it on Amari. That was a dumb move. And then we signed Tyson Chandler before the year before Chris Paul was a free agent. That was
a defense so bad. Man. We had no defenders on that team.
Those two things killed us more than anything. Because if we didn't use that clause on Chauncey Billups, we could have used it on Amari. We could have got Chris Paul and another star. That was the
the reason why Melo didn't win in New York because he didn't make players better.
Another dumb thing we did.
That's another thing too, Nate, dog.
He was always out for his own. He never made players better. You know, if you watch,
we're not gonna turn this into a Melo bashing session, yo. Hold on. We're not doing that.
2013.
Why do you think Melo's a player? Why do you think Melo's aging so badly as a player? He has no other part of his skill.
Melo is a player.
Yeah, he's a one-dimensional player.
Melo is a player. The front office messed it up.
Is dying.
Melo messed it up.
I ain't mad at Melo. I ain't mad at Melo either. Somebody
Melo got traded for, yo. Come on, man.
Who's the best player that Melo was paired up with in New York? Who's the best player?
Don't trade for me.
Let me say
second round of the Eastern Conference Championship the Eastern Conference in the second round. Who's the second best player?
Can I ask you this, Rafi?
All right.
I'm not disagreeing with you saying that we didn't have good players for Melo to play with, right? But if Melo was seen as a so-called superstar, and I'm not the biggest LeBron James fan, right? And he doesn't necessarily make his teammates individually better, but LeBron James can take a 30-win team or 20-win team and make him a 50-win team, right?
You got the ball in his hands.
Hold on.
Let me say this though.
Result better, right?
There's only one.
Melo's a superstar. Why couldn't Melo make those guys that you have in the team? At least us going to the playoffs as perennial contenders.
Because that's his mentality. If you watch him in college, he was like that same way.
Look at who was on that 54.
He was a good player, but he wasn't a player.
Come on, man.
If Melo's not a superstar that you trade all these assets for, if he's just a star, then you don't make.
Melo wasn't forcing for everyone to be traded. He only said that he wants to be in New York. He didn't say trade all of these people.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault.
That was Masai Ujiri getting what he could get with him, man.
Let me tell you something.
Isaiah, say something.
Let me tell you something. Listen, it's 50-50 about the front office and Melo. Melo wanted to leave. No, listen, bro. Melo wanted to leave before the CBA because everybody knew it was a lockout, and he wanted to get his money before. I understand that, bro, but at the same time, you putting the other franchise in a whole situation where it's like everybody know Melo forced his way out of New York, forced his way to New York.
No, he stayed for the money, man. He could have gone to Chicago and played for Chicago.
Chicago was hoping to give up 5 players and 2 picks.
The first time, Nate, when he went from Denver to New York, we traded. Listen, do you know how many assets we had that we traded the whole team? We traded the whole team to get
Melo's fault.
No one told me. Melo never said to trade.
50-50, bro. It's 50.
Melo didn't who to trade.
Go to the Brooklyn Nets.
That was Masai Ujiri, man. He was playing Dolan for a fiddle. Like I tell you, he tried to get everything. He squeezed the Knicks for everything.
Melo tell them who to trade, man.
It was Melo.
Never going to trade for Melo without knowing he was signing.
Because Melo is a me type of person. Instead of
never said to trade for all these pieces, though. Dolan was the one that said, "All right, take anything you want." And then
I don't disagree with you, but why would you sit there and make rumors saying that you're going to go to a Brooklyn Nets and you're threatening to go to Brooklyn Nets and the Knicks don't trade for you? That's basically you saying, "Trade for me now, or I'm going to go to Brooklyn Nets. I'm not going to sign with you in the offseason." That's basically the same thing that we're saying. You don't have to say it explicitly.
Any good agent would do that. Any good agent worth his money is going to do that.
You think about yourself all the time first. He wasn't even part of the Knicks. Why is he thinking about?
He wasn't even part of the team yet.
Bro,
he was trying to create leverage.
Great players have taken pay cuts before. LeBron James, D-Wade, all of them took pay cuts to win. So what's the difference between Melo and that?
Melo's going to take a pay cut.
Wait. So
Melo's never going to take a pay cut.
He took his value. He took the money he was valued at.
Rafi, you know how selfish Melo is? You know who the original big three in Miami was supposed to be? It was supposed to be Melo, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James. You know what Carmelo Anthony wanted to do?
His money.
I want my money.
I want the same thing.
At that time, he was
like I said, guys, he could have gone to Chicago and been on a contender, but he decided
they wouldn't have been a contender,
to get the most money.
You saw what happened with them players in Chicago.
Yes,
I'll go tell you, they would have been doing something.
But we saw what happened with those players.
They were rumors. They were like saying that Melo. I've seen it. I look at Bleacher Report, ESPN, all these stupid sports sites, Yahoo. There were literally articles saying Melo is days away from being traded to Chicago. This is just an exclusive. Melo's going to get traded to Chicago. Melo's a me too. You know what the funniest thing is? Why is that no one wants to build with Melo now? Out of all the guys, Dwayne Wade is on his last legs, whatever. It's still viable in the
because he's a one-dimensional player.
No one is seeking Dwayne Wade right now. No one is.
Melo's mentality is not. I'm going to
say a one-dimensional player as well. Why does no one say that about him?
Who?
James Harden.
He is. He definitely is.
He is one-dimensional.
Listen.
No. You know why we're saying You know what I will say? James Harden's actually, and this sounds weird, go look it up. James Harden's actually one of the better defenders.
Man, I'm looking at the eye test.
Go look up the numbers.
What are you watching?
Just watch the game.
I'm not a Harden fan. I don't like Harden.
All right, folks. That was just a little bit of NBK extra for you all. Just a little bit of NBK extra. We do it every once in a while. Saying every once in a while we do a little bit of NBK extra just so you could get an understanding of what they're talking about in the chat. They were talking about Melo. Went all the way back to 2000, whenever, 10, to talk about Melo and whether or not Melo should have demanded a trade to the Knicks and signed in the offseason. I had a big argument about that already. I didn't want to jump into it. But I thank you guys for logging back on for that 10 extra minutes just to hear these guys argue. And I'm out. Like I said, you guys have a great week. A little bit of NBK extra for you. And I'm going to highlight you when I highlight you. Tuesday night, 10:30. Peace.